be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Lack and Zadirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone... better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Now here's Day.
You just don't see that many mid-range Jays anymore. That's what I like. Day wanting to keep this shot alive.
Now here's Lee, guarded by Day. Here's Rosenberg. Junior comes up with the block, and it's good for 2. And we're about a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside, Day. Pass to Lack. Returns to Day. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area. Their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Now here's Andrews. Out to Rosenberg. Bishop. Back to Rosenberg. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg. Over to the wing. Here's Day. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. That doesn't go either for Connor Rosenberg. Here's Day. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot thus far.
He's now 3 of 4. Looks like he's on his game offensively.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Rosenberg, covered by Junior. Gregory outside. Lee can't get that one to go.
They call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it. They've jumped out to an early lead thanks to some efficient shooting.
They're doing everything right on offense, and it shows in the score.
And the Foxes call time here. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Back to Junior. Makes it off the glass.
What a solid decision from Zadirko, noticing the wide open man and getting the ball to him.
Swings it to Ducey. Joseph with it. Here's Andrews. Out to Grace. Roberts up top. Now here's Andrews. Back to Roberts. Good on the bucket. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Pass to Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. It's Lou Grace on the wing. Roberts. And here is Ducey. Now Andrews. Shoots over Marceda. Andrews misses. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone by so far. Evans with it. Now Roberts defending. Zadirko outside. Pass to Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
Both teams will make a substitution. No good on that second free throw. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Scores for... Only the second time tonight. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work. Not much resistance inside.
They're getting outworked and overpowered in there.
Rosenberg outside. That doesn't go to tie the game.
It hasn't been his best day scoring the ball. Guys, he needs to pick it up.
Lack. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Renfield trailing. Outside, Lee. Rosenberg outside. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Outside, Day. On the wing, Junior. Pass to Lack. Marceda with it. Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. And good that time.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the key, and they've converted each one.
The shot from 20 feet out. Rosenberg's shot is off.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound score just about even.
Yeah, strong effort from both teams on the glass.
Makes good on the step-back jumper.
It seems like Rosenberg always finds a shot. Stays so active, waiting for something to turn up for him.
And here's Junior outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Eagles out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment. second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. The Eagles with the lead. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
So it's Renfield now. Now here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Now Rosenberg. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feet.
With the way they're hitting from outside, you expect them to just keep on firing.
Yeah, they've hit 3 out of their last 5 from beyond the arc. I'm feeling confident at it.
Returns today. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. That one on Rosenberg.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point.
Bishop, now guarded by Evans. Back to Bishop. Outside, Lee. Offensive rebound. Lou Grace from beyond the arc. Drops it in from long range.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Pass to Evans. Back to Junior. Indra with the ball. To the paint. And that's good for Junior.
And I love the resourceful play from Quinn Mason. He finds a man with a wide open shot and feeds him the ball.
The Foxes with the lead.
They would be wise to run the clock a little here.
Yeah, no rush. Holding for one shot would be the right call.
Outside, Bishop. A baseline J. No good on the shot. And here's Junior outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Foxes out in front, leading by just 2. Time for a quick break, but when we return, we'll bring you the 4th quarter. Well, the 4th quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. And here's Lee. Grace outside. And a 3 off target.
Well, this isn't the performance you usually expect from him, but the rest of the team has done well to offset that. And let's talk Bishop on the Fox. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Bishop now guarded by Evans. Now here's Bishop. He's guarded closely, and he makes that one.
Solid little mid-range shot from Bishop. That's smart basketball, taking advantage of any scoring opportunity that comes your way.
Sheffield outside. Now Junior right side. Pass to Evans. To the inside. It's stolen by Madison. Here's Grace. And there's the rejection.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready, and waiting with an authoritative block. Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there, as he is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
And the Foxes call time here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Left side, Lack. Pass to Marceda. Day. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. James Marceda double teamed. Lack. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Pass to Junior. Zadirko, defended by Joseph. Zadirko, left side. Back to Junior, and it's in there!
And the Eagles love when Junior steps up in these moments. He welcomes the chance to deliver for them.
Renfield calls timeout. Now here's Day, covered by Lee, and fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's gonna go on Troy Lee. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. Rosenberg outside. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
The Foxes making a switch here. And he commits the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Foxes call time here. Now here's Rosenberg, covered by Junior. Offline from the top of the key. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Again, the miss by the Foxes. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a